Hello there, everybody. My name is Ronnie. Today, I'm going to teach you some naughty, bad, funny, yet useful words. I'm throwing out the disclaimer. Please, if you are offended by offensive language or slang or rude words, turn it off. Don't listen. If you're intrigued by it, by all means, keep on playing. Today, I'm going to teach you how to excuse yourself, but more importantly, get out of embarrassing situations. Embarrassing situations happen everywhere. You cannot time embarrassing situations. That's why they're so embarrassing. The very first example is a word that we use a lot. It's a funny word. Every time I hear the word fart, it makes me giggle. What is a fart? I remember being a child and looking in the dictionary. I'll never forget this. And it said, a small explosion between the legs. That sounds scary. Okay, so a fart comes out of your bum, and it usually makes a noise like, no, this is a bad example. If they make a noise, other people hear you, and it's embarrassing. The other very bad thing about a fart is sometimes they smell. So when it makes a noise, it's usually like a noise, and you can maybe sometimes and cover up the noise. Sometimes when you fart, it does not make a noise, but it makes a smell. We have a beautiful slang expression for this. It's called SBD, silent but deadly. Or we also have SBV, which is silent but violent. So these mean your fart does not make a noise, but it makes a smell. And people know someone in the room farted. So you can do two things. The first thing you can do is say, I'm gonna fart! And everyone's cool with it. The second thing you can do is not say anything until it happens and say, oh, excuse me, and everything's fine. If you choose number 3, be very careful. Number 3 is, don't say anything, hope that no one notices, and blame it on someone else. It was her. She farted, not me. Dangerous situation. Dangerous situation. It's best just to say, excuse me, and deal with it. The next one is a sound that comes from your mouth. If you drink something quickly, or if you're eating a meal, and after the meal you're digesting all the beautiful food that you've eaten, sometimes you burp. Oh my, excuse me. Jeez. So burping comes from your throat, I guess, comes from your mouth. And it is considered rude to do all the time. I don't know why, it's a natural human function like farting, but it is rude. Burping and farting is rude. Again, to get yourself out of the burp, you just say, excuse me, and everything's fine. Do a social experiment. Burp and don't say excuse me. People will become visibly angry at you and say, what do you say? Excuse me? They're happy again. Crazy, crazy world we live in. The next one is a hiccup. Hiccups happen if you drink too much. I don't know why scientifically. I think it's a loss of air to somewhere. I have no idea. But a hiccup is this noise. We usually get them if we drink too much alcohol. If you hiccup, normal, no one cares. It's not as bad or as violent or as terrible as a fart or a burp. All you say is, excuse me. And then if you keep on doing it, you're in trouble. One technique is to take a glass of water, not beer, and drink it upside down. Be careful, it'll go on your shirt if you don't do it correctly. The other technique to get rid of hiccups is to have someone scare you. Apparently it stops them. Homework, get the hiccups. All right, the next one we're going to talk about is yawn. This is difficult to pronounce, so try it. Yawn. You have to actually open your mouth when you're going to yawn. Yawning is a natural thing that happens when we are bored or when we're tired, or both. Maybe you're sitting in class and like, bored. This is yawning. Or when you're really, really tired, you yawn. If you yawn, it's okay. No bad smells come out of your mouth, hopefully. All you do is you say, excuse me. So, just to recap, we have fart, which can be nasty. We also have burb. Oh no, it's not burb, teacher. It's burp. Excuse me. I've made a mistake. How embarrassing. Excuse me. So burp, hiccup, and yawn. All of these embarrassing moments in life can be cured by two simple, beautiful words. Excuse me. It's so polite, it's so easy, it's the only two words you need to know. Usually, if you do something like this, let's say you burped, and you say, excuse me, the other people don't say anything. They just smile and go, oh, how polite of you, okay? The next one that we have to look at is a cough. This spelling is very strange in English. So the way that I like to remember it is like the drink coffee. It has nothing to do with the drink, but the spelling is like the first part of the word coffee. So cough, we do a lot. If you have a cold, if you smoke a lot, you will cough. If you cough, it's no big deal. People don't get angry if you cough, like when you fart. If you'd like to, you can say excuse me, but it's not necessary. It's cool. The next one is sneeze. Sneezing happens when you get something tickling your nose, or if you have a cold, you sneeze. Sometimes sneezing can be embarrassing because all of the snot, let's learn that word now. Snot, you can think of as nose water, comes sometimes flying out of your mouth or your nose. And it's very embarrassing, especially if you get it on someone. Ew. If you sneeze, always cover your mouth and nose, please. I don't want to have your snot on me. It's disgusting. Also, it spreads germs, viruses, and colds. So if you have to sneeze, just cover your mouth and your nose. And if you want to, say, excuse me. The hard part is, once you've got your hand covered in snot, what to do with it discreetly. I was wiping on my pants. It's fine. Sometimes I use my sock. No one sees. Or have a tissue. That's easier. The next word, oh, it's a doozy. It's a very funny word. It's a modern slang. The word is QUEEF. Oh, what a wonderful word. QUEEF, women, ladies, only we can do this. We are spectacularly talented in queefing. Queef is a noise, a sound, uttered, made by our lovely lady part, our vagina. And a queef is the noise of air coming out of your vagina. It's like a fart, but it's not from your bum. Get it? Okay, so super embarrassing. Oh my God, what if you queefed? What do you do? Run away, die? I don't know, say excuse me. There's nothing else to do in that situation, is there? Doesn't work if you cough either. Just hide in shame. The next one, quite genius and funny. This again is slang. You will not find this in a dictionary, nor will you find queef in a dictionary. Shart is a mixture of the word fart and shit, which means poo. It's a verb. So we've taken the word shit and fart, and we've erased the sh and the f to make the word shart. Shart is when you think you're going to fart. And you're like, okay, I'm going to fart. You can tell the people, you're prepared for it, so you let one out. Uh-oh. But it wasn't just air, it was not just gas. There was a little brown nugget connected with that fart, which made it a shart. So now you're sitting in the classroom or work, and you urgently need to go to the toilet and change your underwear. Hopefully you have another pair or you can escape. So, sharting, I would not recommend telling the people you've just shat your pants. It's better to go with the illusion of the fart and just say, excuse me. Immediately go to the toilet. People will just think that you have to poo. It's fine. I hope that you neither shart nor queef. Quite embarrassing. These ones are pretty much human functions that we do every day, and it's quite normal. My mother told me that the average person farts 8 times a day. Count for yourself. See how many times you fart. I hope you've learned lots. I hope you were entertained and had a great time. See you later.